Hello everyone, and my name is Phil Pickles. It gives me great pleasure to take you through this short presentation which will show you various aspects of the opportunity with Forever and also the stability and track record of the company, what we offer and the opportunity available today. I'll also be covering the incentives on with Forever and also how I will be able to help you with our fabulous team. And I'm looking around the screen there about the lovely people that I'm actually able to work with on a weekly basis. Absolutely fabulous. So my background is in the medical equipment industry. I looked at Forever 19 years ago when I was working full-time in that role in the medical equipment training and sales role, both in the UK and in Europe. I was often working 7 days a week, getting paid for 5, even on family holidays and days off. So I was just really existing in life rather than actually being able to live a life. I actually enjoyed my corporate job, but I was only as good as my last month or my last year. And then the goalpost started changing and I unfortunately lost my job about 12 years ago. I did actually get another medical equipment job, which was absolutely great, but I then started to build this alongside my full-time job because I didn't want somebody else to be in control of my future. And I could see a way that I could actually build, in the pockets of time I created, a Forever business that would actually replace my corporate income and actually be able to have that life that I've always dreamed about living. So I now spend time with my family. I watch my daughter grow up. I don't miss those really special moments. And I've been able to actually retire effectively 20 years early from the corporate rat race, working flexibly, really around the hours that I choose. You know, I love to have time off to take when I can go skiing, when there's snow out there. I love being on my bike and I love hiking the hills wherever they are. So it's really a lifestyle change that I've always wanted for myself. So what I'd like to do now is just share with you in just less than half an hour really about the opportunity, a little bit about the background of the company. You may be one of those people who have thought about starting their own business, and you wouldn't be alone. Today, a staggering 64% of the British workforce want to set up their own business, and that figure goes even higher to 83% in the 18 to 24-year-old category. And amazingly, side businesses add £72 billion to the UK economy. That's 1 in 4 people have got some kind of side hustle in order to earn some extra cash. There are many reasons why people feel the urge to have their own business. It could be that they spot an opportunity in the marketplace or they want to work for themselves. Maybe it's because they don't enjoy their job or they're not sure if there's any long-term future in it. It could be because they don't feel that they're being paid what they're worth or they're not getting recognized for the job they're doing. Or simply, they want to have a sense of achievement that comes with doing your own thing. Maybe some of those reasons resonate with you. You know, whatever it is, there's no doubt that having your own business brings you the kind of independence and freedom that working for somebody else never will. We know it's not for everyone. Lots of people simply want to have a paycheck at the end of every month without having to worry too much about their work. But if you're one of those people that has a hunger to go it alone, either building a side hustle or a new career in today's age where things are changing so quickly, then stay with us because we believe we've got the best opportunity available today. It's certainly true that the last decade has opened up far more opportunities than ever before. Prior to that, most people thought of setting up an expensive conventional business, which would involve renting, buying a premises, employing staff, paying overheads, and national insurance, all the sorts of things that go with that kind of business, or becoming self-employed, which means you're only getting paid when you're working. This is what's put most people off in the past. Others have started what you'd classify as a hobby business. For instance, they may have practiced yoga and then become yoga instructors in their spare time, or even Pilates or personal trainers. Or they're doing some sort of kind of hobby business, perhaps to do with baking or craft. But the big change has come with the rise of the internet, where many people have now become resellers of products in order to generate that additional income, whether it's pre-owned or brand new items. Network marketing, right in the center there, the model we use combines the best of all of these worlds without the huge expense, but with the availability to sell our products online and be part of a supportive community. In addition to that, the Forever opportunity comes with a tried and tested roadmap just like you'd be provided with it if you spent tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of pounds on a franchise. So the difference between how we distribute products and the traditional form of distribution is explained here in this diagram. The traditional business, you have a manufacturer right in the center here. The product then goes through a series of links in the chain before finally reaching the customer or consumer. And what do you think is happening to the price of the products as it goes through the links in these chain? That's right, the price is increasing because everybody needs to make their margin or makeup. And now compare this to what we do in business over on the left-hand side. Forever makes top quality products. They then go directly to us and we put them in the hands of the consumer, customer, either physically or actually more and more now by using our own online company supplied web store. It's because we take all of the jobs on the right-hand side of this diagram that the company can pay up to 68% in retail prices and retail profits, bonuses and commissions straight to us. Forever can afford to pay us this because they're making all of those savings by not having agents, wholesalers, an employed sales force, or even spending millions or tens of millions of pounds on an advertising campaign. It simply works. So what do? Well, we recommend products that we love because we've used them. We find like-minded people, we coach them to do the same, and then we're multiplying our time. So you end up getting paid for helping your team. And that's a really powerful and ethical way to do business. So we have a low risk business ownership. It takes very little capital or startup costs, either extra or full time. You set your own financial goals. We help you with a business plan and you go at your own pace. Flexibility, you choose when and how much you want to work. The training and mentorship is fabulous, not just for business skills, but also for life skills. We offer the chance to develop business expertise through free trainings, education, and mentoring by experienced leaders. And performance pays. The greater you put the effort in, the greater your earning potential. And finally, a company where you're actually valued and appreciated. So this is the home office in Scottsdale, Arizona. I've been very privileged to go there on a number of different occasions, paid for by Forever. And what we do, Forever is family run and owned. It's been founded since 1978. And this is really important because we don't have to provide annual dividends to shareholders, which allows the company to provide us with extremely generous incentives. And we can afford, or Forever can afford to pay the plan many years into the future. The company's cash rich and debt free with over $2 billion worth of global retail annual sales, which means to me, it screams out security and longevity in years to come. And I needed to know if I was putting my precious time into something, that it was going to be here for years and decades to come. We also provide a global opportunity as we operate in 160 countries. You know, where else could you start a business today and immediately start building a business internationally? So we take our corporate responsibility very seriously. For instance, we have a commitment to reversing climate change. It's far greater than the vast majority of companies. And you'll see in a moment that we have our own aloe vera plantations with over 50 million aloe vera plants. 20 aloe vera plants is equivalent to one tree, meaning that we're not just carbon neutral, we're actually carbon negative, or another way of saying that is that we're climate positive. All of our employees enjoy a level of pay far greater than the average. Even the plantation workers in places like the Dominican Republic have higher pay, shorter hours, better working conditions than any other plantation. In our European warehouse in Rotterdam, we are the largest employer of disabled people in the southwest of Holland. And we've got our own charitable foundation, Forever Giving. And we've been able to make global and national charitable contributions. One of the things, for instance, is that we've paid for and packed over 5 million meals for the charity Rise Against Hunger. And I was very privileged and honoured to be part of that with my family and helping that effort. If this wasn't enough, the company's continually improving all of our products, packaging and processes. And one case in point involves investing over $10 million in putting our entire customer and distributor facing website into the cloud, giving it real-time standard. So I've told you a little bit about the background to the opportunity, the stability and security of our company. Now what I'd like to do is to show you how unique we are in the world of Forever. Forever is a specialist in growing aloe vera. It's naturally grown. We don't use any artificial fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and our aloe is hand planted, harvested, and filleted. So you get as close as it is to actually having the live living plant. And we don't supply anybody else with our aloe vera. We keep it all for us because we need it and we need to maintain that high quality. And as you've already heard, it's ethically produced with an emphasis both on growing the world's best aloe and on treating our employers in the best way possible. Once our aloe has been hand harvested and hand filleted, our state-of-the-art facilities allows us to seal in the goodness of the aloe vera plant within hours of it coming out of the field. The aloe is then shipped to our factory in Dallas, Texas, where all of our aloe vera products are produced. And we have a separate factory called Forever Nutraceuticals located in Scottsdale, Arizona, where all of our supplements are manufactured using only the best and finest ingredients that are 100% bioavailable to the body, which means what you put in your mouth, your body absorbs 100% of that. We produce a range of top quality daily use products using safe, natural GM-free ingredients. We have a number of seals of approval, including the kosher and the halal mark, the rabbit mark, meaning we've never tested on an animal and we've never tested an ingredient or a product ever on an animal. But the most importantly, I believe, is that our 60-day money-back guarantee. It means that a customer can try the product continually for 60 days. And at the end of the 60 days, if they don't like the product, they can return the empty container directly to us and we give them 100% of their money back, showing how confident we are in all of the products. Plus, the company wouldn't have been lasted 42 weeks, let alone 42 years, if this didn't work. And as you can see from this slide, the UK potential is absolutely massive. We turned over about 50 million last year in the UK. You know, all the products fit into all the sectors that you can see into the screen. So you can choose to specialize in one sector or to build customers and team members in all the sectors. It's totally up to you. So maybe it's the £3 billion worth of skincare market that might be of interest to you, or the £442 million vitamin and supplement market that's increasing, or even the £1.1 billion animal care market. Either way, I'm sure that you can see the potential. If you thought the potential in the UK was big, the global wellness economy is worth $4.5 trillion with just two of these sectors: personal care, beauty, anti-aging, and healthy eating, nutrition and weight loss being worth 1.8 trillion. That's what we're in. On top of that, the growth in the wellness economy is over 5 times as fast as the global economic growth. As for our industry, the network marketing industry hit a record $193 billion in global retail sales in 2018, and that's increasing, with two sectors we operate in, wellness and cosmetics and personal care, being worth nearly 2/3 of the industry total. As I'm sure you can see, we are uniquely placed as a company and riding 3 waves: the start your own business, working from home wave, the wellness wave, and the network marketing wave. You couldn't be starting a business from a better place right now with us. So there's a brief insight into the products and the marketplace. What I'd like to do now is show you how the money is made. So the great thing about Forever, the opportunity, is that we have the ability to focus on different parts of the business and earn different levels of income. You choose. A product promoter, somebody who simply looks to find customers for our products, can earn around about £200 to £400 a month, looking after around about 20 plus customers. A team leader, that person in the middle, someone who looks after their customers, just like a product promoter does, and then finds 5 key people. And then you'll be earning anywhere between £600 and £2,000 a month. And then the business developer on the right-hand side, something that I was really attracted to get out of my corporate job. Somebody who's also willing to put energy and coaching and training into their team, and they can earn anywhere between £2,000 and £20,000 a month, which I actually didn't realize or didn't really believe when I first started this. So I actually had to connect with people who were doing that within the Forever industry. And now I've met many people like that. I realize that it is actually true. So the key to becoming a product promoter is to use the products, to become brand loyal, which is really, really important, and then recommend them to other people, just as you would recommend a fabulous book or a film that you've read or watched, or maybe a restaurant or a song or a band. We all make recommendations all the time, but the difference with Forever is that you get paid for making those recommendations. So just like you, your customers also become brand loyal. And because the products are consumable and repeatable, it means that you have return buyers and reorders. You simply keep doing this until you have 20 regular customers, and this would generate anywhere between £200 to £400 plus a month. So my concern was, where was I going to find my customers? Well, people I cared about, just sharing the products with people who wanted to experience the same fabulous joint health and more energy, just like I did. I've been very privileged to take my daughter to school for many years, and now I've got mums and their children who take the products every day. I'm always seen out on a bike or in a kayak or on a pair of skis. I absolutely love hiking. And I've got several customers who also love the outdoors, just like me. And people I worked with, well, that was pretty easy because my colleagues saw how amazing my health was. And all I did was ask them, how are you today? And then I listened better and asked better questions. Building a team leader business can be a step up from the product promoter, or you can do it at the same time as being a product promoter. The key is to find a handful, let's say 5 key people, not just people, because we all know people are flaky. We're great at starting things, but not so good at finishing them. We're finding 5 good people. We take them through the steps that we did. We get them to try the products, become brand loyal, and then coach and help them to find their 20 plus customers and find their 5 good people. You're now multiplying your time. How? Because you're getting paid on tiny percentages of the sales that are happening in your whole team, both with and without you. It's an exciting time, and one where you really start to see the potential. And typical incomes now are anywhere between £600 and £2,000 a month. So where do you find these 5 good people? Well, I've got sporting hobbies. I've been skiing for over 30 years. I love sport. So it's no wonder that I've got a snowboarder that's joined the team who wants to travel more and get paid while they're traveling. I've got supportive friends. Not all friends are supportive, but there are some friends that will always support you no matter what. And one of my best customers just happens to be my best friend. Young entrepreneurs, I'm working with a local gymnastics instructor. Unfortunately, they're going through a tough time. And also, they're exchanging their time for money. So they're limited, they're capped at what they can earn. So they want a second income so they can actually make the massive changes. And social media, I've been staying really visible in my local community, especially when I've been at home. When I'm out and about, that's great. But, some people in the village have become really loyal customers and also have become part of the team. The potential is actually massive, especially with now social media and being online. All you're really doing here is coaching your product promoters and team leaders to grow their businesses by sharing your knowledge and expertise and helping to inspire and motivate them. You're now making around about £2,000 to £20,000 a month, making a real difference. Once you start to duplicate the 5 good people and the development of their customers, within a few generations, you end up with 780 team members. If each of these developed 20 customers, the team would now be looking after 15,600 customers a month. Imagine if you were earning £1 commission on each one of those 15,600 customers every month. How would that income make you feel? How different would your life look? The company has a number of incentives that anybody can qualify from. So over the last 20 or so years, the company's given away an average of about $70 million every single year. And these checks range anywhere between 1,000 to $1 million. End of year bonus, they're paid on top of your income from Forever. One of them is called Chairman's Bonus. And first-time qualifiers might be anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000. And by helping other people in your team achieve, you will also qualify for one of the increasing checks. And it's exactly the same as our compensation plan. The more people you help, the more you earn. That photograph was actually taken on Waikiki Beach in Hawaii. Absolutely wonderful destination. And I'll share with you in a minute a couple of the other travel incentives. So this is a travel incentive. We have 2 annual travel incentives each year. And if you love to travel the world, Forever will pay for that travel. I've been to places like Hawaii, like South Africa, Dubai, Singapore. Bottom left there is absolutely amazing hotel where you've actually got the infinity pool on the top. If you look out one side, you look at the harbour, you look out the other side, you look onto the city of, or the country of Singapore, downtown. But we have these Eagle Manager retreats, and it's taken us to Cancun, Rome, Monaco, Sardinia. Absolutely loved Lake Tahoe. The company flies you to these locations. They put you up in 5-star hotels. They wine you, they dine you, they party you, and they give you between £500 and £3,000 spending money. So, as I say, if you love traveling, this is a wonderful company to be associated with. We also have our own company car plan where the company will pay you out up to an additional £6,300 a year, depending on the level of qualification. It's simply added to your bonus at the end of every month, so you don't want to spend it on a car. You don't necessarily have to. People have put it towards their rent, their mortgage, paying school fees, going on holiday, a number of different things. Like any business that you start with, a toolkit is vital. Whether you're a window cleaner with a set of ladders, a hairdresser with a £400 pair of scissors, or an online business with a computer and an e-commerce website, Forever's popped your toolkit together so you can get started straight away. The Business Starter Kit, which we call the Start Your Journey Pack, only costs $199.75, and it gives you an immediate 30% retail profit margin. But more than that, it contains approximately 19 of our best-selling products and literature, so you can actually start using them straight away to build that belief. Plus, you get our business blueprint that's been developed for over 40 years, and you get your own web store and online support materials. You're also going to develop business skills and your own personal skills, your own personal growth, expertise through free online and in-person trainings, and you'll be mentored and experienced by successful leaders. But I think the most exciting thing is it immediately gives you your license to trade in over 160 countries. So you can start building your business locally, nationally, or globally. So you have 3 choices, one of 3 toolkits, so you can get started straight away. Option 1 is the Start Your Journey box, the one I just mentioned, you saw on the last slide. And again here on the left with the 19 of the top selling products, which at retail will be £290, but you start with £199.75. The second option, the one in the middle, is £284. And that's where you get the box that we've just described. And you also get a C9 box, which is the C9 Cleanse program. The reason we put the C9 here is that the sooner you have the experience of the 9-day cleanse, the sooner you can start recommending it to others. And there's a 30% profit on the cleanse. So it's a really good product to be using and showcasing to other people. And then option 3, if your budget suits, is £369, which gives you all the things we mentioned before the Start Your Journey box. You get the cleanse and the exciting nutritional supplements. These nutritional supplements, the RG Sports product is great as an antioxidant for recovery and also for energy. And then you have some incredible products to help support the immune health. These are the Super Greens, the ImmuBlend supplements, and also the Aloe Daily supplements with some of the vital vitamins and minerals in there to help you support your immune health. These products have become really important because people are wanting to look at improving their immune system. We're all experiencing incredible growth in the product sales, and it's typically because of these immune support products, the aloe vera drinking gel, the Super Greens, and the ImmuBlend, helping the immune system maintain its health. So you've got 3 options. You can choose which one is best for you. The most important thing that we're going to be teaching you is how to earn money straight away. And we've got online events ready that you can literally put your customers into. We host these every single week. We do the talking, it's about 45 minutes long. They listen and they get to buy from you straight away. So that means literally in your first week, you can be earning money straight away. If you've been speaking to me and you've got some questions, send me a message straight away so I can answer those questions for you whilst they're fresh in your mind. And you can make the right decision for you. If you've been sent this presentation by somebody I work with, please go back to them so that they can answer your questions straight away. Or if I can help, that would be great too. I'm looking forward to meeting with you and speaking with you soon.